All right, so we needed some new bed sheets and we wanted to get the best ones at the lowest price. And so we got a bunch of different kinds so we could compare them, and we wanted to share what we learned with you. Today we're gonna look at CGK linens, Bedsure, and Utopia. We got the same color on each of them. We're gonna put them all on the same bed and talk about what we like and dislike. So let's start with CGK. That's what we have on the bed right now. And you see this is 100% polyester. It's a generous size for a twin bed. We are able to put the fitted sheet with a lot of extra room. So this is a thick mattress and there's room to spare. So this is gonna fit on up to probably 16 inches. And then the top sheet, we've moved up all the way from the top and there was plenty to tuck in an extra foot at the bottom. So this is a generous size sheet. Again, 100% polyester. It is a soft linen. It's light, but not like summer light. This would work for winter as well. I like the ribbon on top of the pillowcase, and I hate the one on the top of the fitted or the top sheet just because it's not super obvious. Now, that being said, I love that on the fitted sheet, there's a little tag that says top or bottom, so it's really easy to get it on and fitted. I love when they do that, so it just makes it a lot easier on the fitted sheet. So pretty happy with this one. Okay, so now we're looking at the Utopia bed sheets. These are actually really similar to the CGK or whatever the last one is that we looked at. Lining on the pillowcase and on the top sheet are a little more muted and subtle, harder to see, which I am not a huge fan of. And there was a stitching malfunction here, so that's not a good sign. As far as the size, it's the exact same size as the last one. So the top sheet goes and tucks in by an extra footer. So this is going to fit a 16-inch mattress if you need something that big. It is while this is also 100% polyester, the feel is slightly different. So on this CGK, it's a little, you can't call it fluffy, but there's a little bit of texture to it. This one's a little smoother, and I think this sleeps a little bit cooler, and I actually prefer this. So this is more like a silkier texture, even though they're both 100% polyester. The feel is a little bit different. I prefer the feel of this one, but I'm a little nervous that there's a stitching mishap. All right, so now we are looking at the Bedsure, or as you see with the umlaut, Bedsure. It's like German or something. We've actually had a really good experience with Bedsure. So even though it might be a little bit more in cost, we've just had such good experiences that we wanted to make sure that we compared this to the other two. And we are seeing some pretty distinctive differences. The first thing you'll notice is just the trim on here. It's way more elegant. We have this edge at the top and on the top sheet. So it makes it obvious this is the top of the top sheet, this is the pillowcase, and it has a flap on the inside so you don't see the pillow, which is really nice. All three that we looked at were a dark gray, but this is the dark gray that we like the most as far as color, and as far as actual comfort, how it feels, this one feels, they're all 100% polyester, but this feels a little bit silkier, a little bit smoother. It sleeps cool like the Utopia one does, but there's a difference. You can feel, even though I think it's just 100 thread count, it feels like higher quality on this one, which I really like. Now, one thing when we look across all three of them is the CKG had little tags on the fitted sheet that showed top and bottom. On the Utopia one, there was also a tag, but only on one side, and it says it could be top or bottom. On the Bedsure, there's no tag at all, which is a bummer because I really like having those tags. And so that's one of the really nice benefits of the other two. Otherwise, this is a slam dunk. These are the nicest sheets by far. In comparing the three, these are the ones that I'm going to keep on my bed. The kids can use the other ones, or the guest room can use the other ones because I want the Bedsure. But all three sets of twin, they're the same exact size. They're good sheets. They're going to do a good job for you. So there you go.